Hey, we all know how we're gonna die, baby. We're gonna crash and burn.
Alrighty guys, this week's first descent is the Joker number 5 with a great punchline cover. This week I had a vacation week off work. Got to go around to a couple different places. Also got some stuff off eBay, stuff from Walmart, or a thing from Walmart. So it's a mixed bag this week. Before we get to that, we gotta get to our 2 from the Tomb. So last week's 2 from the Tomb, it's a little bit of a downer, let's just be honest. So I figured I'd talk about an artist that I met a couple of years ago. This is Azrael, issue number 6, with the Barry Kitson signature. Now that's a signature, folks. Absolute gentleman. Took the time to talk to people, sketching. Just an overall great experience. Didn't make people wait in line if they were just getting signatures. So I ended up just getting a signature. And I was like towards the back of the line. There was like a line for sketches, but he was, yeah. A lot of people will just let you sit in line. But he had his people going up and asking everybody what they wanted. If they wanted signatures, he waved you up, talked to you for a minute or two while he was doing somebody else's sketch, which is, I think, this is the best way to do it. But plus, he's a really good artist too. Take a look inside a little bit. Plus, if you've been following this channel, you know we're Team Gene Paul Valley. But yeah, he's one of the greats. If you get a chance to meet him, it is highly recommended. So as I was digging through my signature box, or autograph box, I keep all those separate. I don't consider them part of my main collection, I guess you could say. Say if I was putting this Azrael run together, I wouldn't consider it complete unless I had another copy of issue number 6. Just weird about that. I'm in the school of the signatures, basically downgrading the book. I don't know where the meeting was when we all voted for somebody writing their name on the front of a book, or signature on the front of a book is not considered taking it down a couple of grades. But nobody asked for my opinion, but that's the way I consider it. Also talked about Joseph Michael Linsner last week, so I figured I'd show my Three Rivers Comic-Con preview guide. This was from 2016. You can see where he signed it right there, and I believe his wife was there, and she signed it too. Let me take a quick look inside here. Yeah, these were pretty cool, because I wish that they were able to do more preview guides, but I imagine it just costs way too much money to have these every single year. See if I can get to the part where it's actually the artists that were there that year. Yeah, this was the inaugural yeah. Show here. This is right after I think it was 2 years after Pittsburgh Comic-Con went under, and Three Rivers picked up the ball and ran for it. Still one of the best shows to go to if you're in Pittsburgh. Just take a quick look through here. Highly recommended if you get a chance to go. So on to this week's haul. So like I was saying, this week's haul was just basically from everywhere. Ended up picking up Spawn issue number 95. I got about 20 other Spawn issues I got to show, but I'm going to do like I did with my Amazing Spider-Man, our haul, where I had like 19 issues. So probably in an upcoming video I'll do like 20 Spawn issues in the last 3 minutes. But the importance of this issue, the reason I'm showing it and it's not in the pile, is After getting this issue, I'm only down to issue 99 that I need to complete 1 through 100, which was my goal beginning of, or actually the end of last year. And I pretty much built it through getting books for $10 or less, with the exception of issue 77. Everything else I've got for $10 or less. So that's a pretty decent, especially during the time where Spawn became a little bit popular. I think it's starting to fade down a little bit. People are still going after the rare ones. They're not collectors, so eventually I'll just wait them out. I play the long game in this game, man. Speaking of Amazing Spider-Man, do these real quick too. Ended up picking these up out of a dollar bin. I was surprised that they were in there because I rarely see anything above like 400 in the dollar bins. So to find this with the Just Go cover, this is issue 518. Picked up issue 519, issue 537, and 538. So with my Amazing Spider-Man collection, I'm only going to issue 380. So I basically bought these just because, like I said, I never really see them. Probably end up just giving them away or trying to trade them for some of the issues that I need to finish my Amazing Spider-Man run. Like some of the above issue 350, between 350 and 380. Still missed quite a few of the non-key ones, so I'm hoping that I can actually maybe possibly trade. So we'll see. But yeah, not bad for $4. This wasn't $1. It's such a nice copy, so I decided to pick it up. It has a couple spine ticks, but this is Swamp Thing issue 15 with the Nestor Redondo cover. So I'm pretty much close to completing my first volume of Swamp Thing. Still need issue 1, but the rest of them are just finding for a decent price and decent condition. I paid for this. I think I paid like $3 for it, so not bad. Not a bad find. It's not a bad run either. Like I said, the first issue is pretty pricey, but that's even coming down, so I'm not really too worried about it. Eventually, I'll pull the trigger. Once it gets under that $50 mark and I find a decent copy, I'll probably end up picking it up. So I went to Half Price Books. If you're looking for a deal, don't even bother going there. I mean, even the common issues that they had there were, $3 to $4. They do have $1 bins in there, but I just didn't have time to go through every single one of them. But just the regular stuff, man. Whew. I did end up finding this for $20. I wanted to check this out. It's my favorite things is Monsters. It's a thick book too. Regularly goes for $40, so it's actually half off. So that's pretty. I thought it was pretty decent. But the art in this book was just crazy. And it's all on like notebook paper. Like the spiral notebooks. I ended up getting the free comic book day preview, and I was like, oh man, if I can ever find it. But then it ended up coming out on sale for $40, and that's just way too much for me to be spending on anything. But $20, yeah, definitely worth putting into my collection. I was reading through I got through like the first couple pages as I was reading. But I was like, wow, this is blowing my mind. Let's see if I can get back here. There's a couple, let me see here. Like doing like covers. So it'd be cool to see this. These are all throughout the book too. Be interesting to see this split up into like actual issues. Like that right there. Like see. But yeah, it's just, I thought it was a pretty decent deal for $20. Next was my eBay haul. So it was just one book, but I ended up getting 3. So the person was nice enough to send a couple extra books. Sent me a True Believers, Incredible Hulk, and an Invincible Iron Man. So that was pretty nice of them. I think I have this one already, but this one I don't think I have. Not sure exactly when this came out. Yeah, it's reprinting Hulk issue number 324. But yeah, for being a throw-in, I mean, they didn't have to do that. I bought a book. and they end up throwing these two in, so really cool of them. But the book I picked up, I was actually going to buy it. If you remember last week, I went to a show the previous week, and I was going to pick this book up, but it was like $70, and they had like a percentage off sale where it came down to like 65 or something. And I still thought that was too high. So what does it, I do what everybody does. They go home, look on eBay, see if they can find a better deal. So I ended up finding, this is a book I wanted in my collection for a while now. Not a speculator or anything like that, but I do collect first appearances. I also collect, I'm a run collector. This is one of those books that I've been wanting to pick up, and I picked up CDC also. So of course it's She-Hulk, issue number 1, well, Savage, She-Hulk. It's the first appearance. I ended up putting a bid that I thought was pretty damn low. I put in a bid for $40 and it got accepted. So by the time shipping came out, it was about $52. So I saved about $15 just going through eBay. And like I said, this is the book I've been wanting for the longest time. I got quite a few of the first appearance from the Bronze Age, specifically Marvel, like Spider-Woman. I got a few other ones too, but this was on my list. I think it got a 6.0 because there's like some little funker, but the rest of the book it looks really good, and it has white pages too, so you can't beat that. This is like my second or third CDC book this year, I think. Yeah, it's my third one actually. So I'm gonna turn into one of those CDC guys with all the books behind them when I'm doing the videos. Yeah. Like I said, this is a really good interaction. I think I got a good deal on it. I mean, throwing up $40, I'm sure I crashed the 6.0 market with that offer. But again, I'm not a speculator. I don't care. But I do have the True Believers of this, so I don't have to worry about not being able to read it or anything like that. There you guys should be able to read it now. But all in all, I mean, what do you guys think? Is it a good deal? $40 plus shipping, not too bad, I'd say. Like I said, the other one was not in that much better condition. Maybe, maybe a half a grade higher, but it wasn't much. It might have been even a grade lower actually, because I didn't really open it up and look at it. But yeah, super happy to have this in my collection finally. The last part of the haul, this is pretty cool. Picked up a page puncher, Batman, of course. No, I don't collect toys or anything like that. I really don't even like having them anymore. But I wanted this issue, the comic book that comes with it. So we're gonna definitely open this up. Let me see here. Might have to speed this part up. So in a minute, I'll be back. All right, so I got the stickers peeled off that was sealing it. I know it's I'm supposed to leave it in plastic because it'll be worth a lot of money in a few years, but not on this channel. We don't. Just trying to keep it as nice condition as I possibly can, though. But yeah, you can see it's like got a little stuff going on back there. Yeah, I'm betting these books are going to be really hard to get in high grade because mine's already, you can see like right there. So if you're somebody that's into having a high grade books, this might not be the book for you. But this is the beginning of the Hush storyline. This was this is a reproduction of the second printing of issue 608. The first, or I guess the original printing, is pretty pricey. So if you ever find one in a secondhand store or something like that, and you see this issue with the 608, pick it up. It's definitely worth, especially getting it on the cheap. Yeah, just some great Jim Lee art. Yeah, I got the foil variant that was forget what it was for. It was a Batman Day. So I got the foil variant. But the cool thing is, I believe it's Superman issue 206. But it's Superman has like sort of the same pose. And but he's facing the opposite way. Yeah, Page Punchers, it's through McFarlane Toys, so you know the toy should be good. Well, we're gonna open it up and see what it's like, but unfortunately, it's not in the greatest condition. So, like I said, if you can find this, but mine got like, woo, doggy. Oh well. I got this in a poly bag now. Yeah, this is love this cover. Let's see if anything else comes in this thing here. You got Batman here. Probably just gonna end up giving this to my kid. That was not planned. Let's put them back together. Maybe I won't be getting them. There we go. Let's see. This is why we can't have nice things around here. Yeah, man. Holy smokes. I don't know, man. These were $10, by the way. So, yeah, I think once it's on, I don't know. That's like loose. Let's see. I'll turn this off real quick here. I was watching the Comic Collector. He does a pretty good Batman voice. So check his channel out. Link down below. Yeah, it is what it is, man. I was gonna give this away to my kid, man, but it'll be broken before. And I don't think anything else came in this thing here. Yep. Nothing else. But yeah, that was pretty interesting. Alright, let's get on to last week's books this week. So once again, last week's books. I only have one issue from my pull list. And that's Spawn, issue number 347. Read this while I was waiting for somebody. Slowly but surely getting wrapped up by issue 350. This storyline should be over for the Battle of the Throne of Hell. But again, it's my kind of, it's a PZ kind of book, you know, demons, all that kind of shit. So you definitely, that's awesome right there. You definitely got to be into that kind of stuff if you're going to enjoy Spawn books. I mean, you should know that already. The Spawn of Hell. So that was my pull list. So of course, you know, we gotta get some stuff off the shelf for a pull list and so low. I ended up picking up issue 2 of Transformers. I didn't get a chance to read this one yet, but from what I've been hearing, because I had to go to a different shop to get this cover. I'm trying to get all the A covers. I'm probably gonna buy up to issue number 5, then I'll be good. Because hopefully they'll give it enough good start to start doing the trade paperbacks. And I can just read it that way. Because I really don't. Yeah, I'm a fan of Transformers, especially like the cartoon and the figures and stuff. I mean, if I had a choice, I'd probably buy those figures. But collecting another run is just not my thing right now. But who knows? If I really start enjoying it by issue 3, 4, we'll see how it goes. I might go to issue 10 or 15 at that point. Next up, just wanted to check this out. G.I. Joe issue number 301, the black and white cover. I figured I'd get that one instead. The color one's nice. There's a Cobra one that I want to get, but there's so many covers for this. But I just wanted to check it out. I'm trying to get rid of like a few of my old G.I. Joe books. The art in this book is pretty good. I mean, so I'll definitely check this out probably for the next 5 issues also. Alright guys, thanks for watching. Really appreciate it. Check out all the channels down below, and we'll talk to you next time.